What's going on, YouTube? Another project. Got a bunch of tools out here, a bunch of stuff. We're going back. We're going to revisit the gutter. But instead of last time where I put stone in there and then used it as a aquaponic bed kind of dealy attached to the fence, this time we're going to use it for water. And just plain old rainwater, the way it's supposed to be. So, talked about this idea before on the side of the greenhouse here. Got my roof line. Starts pretty much right here. See my fittings and stuff. It's my 2x4 right here. So the initial idea was pull these guys off, my furring strips here, and then put the gutter up in place, put the furring strips back and screw right through the furring strip and the gutter into the 2x4. And that's been my major holdup. As you can see, there's quite a lot of screws and stuff like that in here. Didn't really feel like doing that. So I just kept thinking and thinking and procrastinating and procrastinating. Now I got a better idea. So I don't know why I was thinking I had to come all the way up here. I'm just going to go right down here below the plastic and attach it straight to the 2x4s every 3 feet. That should be good enough strength-wise, holding up this flimsy plastic gutter. But if it's not, then I'll have to come back on the inside and block it out with some 2x4s so I can get a couple extra screws in there or something. Cross that bridge when we get there. We got to wait for a torrential downfall before we got to worry about that. So my idea is I'm going to start all the way down here on the corner, figure out how I'm going to get right here situated, probably just make a little slit there or something right here on the corner because it's all bunched up, and pretty much trim up some of this plastic a little bit. We're already at an angle going downhill this way, which is good. Got my old gutter down here, got some pieces I'm going to need to do this. I'm not going to accomplish this today because for some reason I ran out of 3/4 inch pipe and I have no clue why. So I got my trusty drill bit here, got my trusty cutters, a couple 90s. I need one more 90 as well. I've got a male fitting here with an electrical conduit, what the heck would this be? Screw-on piece dealy. And then I was looking through my pull supplies and I had this one gasket that was just a little bit too shy for 3/4 inch male fittings there. So when I put it on, it's actually very nice and tight, very snug. So, and I'm looking at it now that I'm about to use it, and I don't really see any dry rot. Okay, cool. So we're on a good plan here. I got my side for way down there. I found 2 of these for that side, but the ones for that side I can only find one, and it's the one that's on it already. So I'm gonna have to go pull that off. That's where my drain's gonna be. But pretty much the idea is going to be when this thing is there. Well, technically it'll be like this on the inside. What I'm going to do is drill a hole right here at the very bottom as far down as I can. This is pretty much going to sit like this. And I'm toying with the idea of even taking, like, cutting it right here to make it as short as possible. And then what I'm going to do is take off that screw down piece, put it from the inside out, so the rubber's on the inside, and that way my screw, or whatever you want to call it, my nut, doesn't rust anymore because it's already looking pretty rough. But that way it'll be on the outside, and then, oh shoot, I need a female too. I bet I have one in the greenhouse somewhere. But then on the back side, this will be sticking out. I'm just going to screw a female onto there, do a 90 straight down, another 90 going into the greenhouse, another 90 turning it around, and we're going to end up right back here in the center, where, actually right here, you can see where that line is. That's my pipe on my pump, where my reservoir is. So that's ultimately where all the water's going to go. Like I said, I don't have enough parts to get this completely done, but at least we're going to have a gutter system on here, and we can start capturing rainwater, even if I have to do the whole 90 thing and then just have to go straight into a bucket or something for now. But anyway, that's the plan, and we all know a plan is a list of actions that don't take place, so let's go ahead and get on there. Oh, and if you look at the gutter size here, it's 2 10-foot strips, right? 10 foot? Nah, it can't be 10-foot strips. I think I cut off of them a little bit. It would make sense though, but anyway, this is pretty much going to be where the end of it is. So I don't have any more gutter or anything like that. So I'm pretty much just going to let it end right here. And then I'm going to go in this panel. This is the one I normally go ahead and roll up and there's screen on the inside. So I'm just going to use that. And then, yeah. Alright, let's get this done. As you can see, got some rips down here on the bottom. This plastic's like 18 months old or something like that, so it's seen its day. As You can see lots of little, if it will focus, all kind of rips and stuff like that. So this is going to need replaced. So why not just put something else on top of it to make it more difficult whenever that time comes? Anyway, well, this one's lasted for quite a long time anyway, so I don't think there's any need to get rid of it anytime soon. Just throw some tape on it, man. It fixes everything, right? Right. All right, let's get on this thing. Let's make this work. I gotta clean out all those leaves. Look at all that, man. Whew. And one more tool we need is the saw. Forgot all about this because I still have my holes in there from whenever this was working as an aquaponic idea, which was the male sticking up right here and then a little standpipe there and blah blah blah. But now I got holes in my thing, so I'm gonna have to take my saw, cut them back a little bit and make them just that much more short. Alrighty, might be needing to grab another gutter, but anyway, this is what we're going with for right now. Heck, I think that freaking connector piece right there cost more than at least one of these gutters, if not both of them. So, trying not to use any more of those connector pieces. But anyway, let's get to it. Alright, ends are cut off. Went a little crazy on the extra length there. Towards me was the rest of the gutter. Could have went a little bit closer to the hole, I guess. But it's done. Trusty saw is awesome. It's the greatest saw I've ever had in my entire life for cutting anything from wood, PVC, you name it, except for I guess metal. But yeah. Oh, and one more tip: if you are going to be cutting these stupid things, flip them upside down. I don't know why I didn't do that the first cut, but I did the second cut, and it made it a lot easier until you got down to the very bottom where I just kind of wanted to do one of these things. But if you get like a board or something in there to just, like on this side right here, inside here, probably like a 2x4 would work or something, just to like keep them spread apart, and then, use your hand to actually clamp down on it. Probably be a lot easier to get that cut. But it's cut. Got the gutter, is now up here on the greenhouse, full length. Got my cap on the end. Got my, where the heck is it? It's so good, I can't even see it. Oh, I didn't even finish this yet. My centerpiece right here. No, I didn't finish it, so I could show you the correct way to do it. The best way I found to do this is take this back piece right here off and then slide it onto the gutter. Then take your inside piece, which has like right here on this little indentation the whole way around is a piece of foam that waterproofs it. You just kind of want to angle it in and then wedge it down in and get that seated on one, get it seated on the other, and then as you can see, they're not, the thing's not all the way on even though the centerpiece is. Then slide this thing onto the other one. This outer piece, it's just plastic. It doesn't have any of that foam stuff that will actually stop up, so it should just slide nice and easy right over there. Quick pro tip. Yay! Alright, down here, as you can see, I just put the plastic into the gutter for right this second. That will be fine, I guess. Right down here, I'm going to need to block out behind it. As you can see, it's a little shaky here at the very end, which is kind of a shame because right here there's a 2x4 blocked out just like that. So maybe I will get another section of gutter. But this was probably one of the easiest drillings that I've ever had to do in plastic. Went absolutely flawless, which is very weird. Reverse cut, of course. And I did do a forward cut and it cut very good. But as you can see, well, there was many different things. The little flat edges on here, I was worried about that getting way down there, not being able to turn and stuff like that. Went a little bit higher, so it's sitting a little bit higher, but whatever. Free water's free water. Also, what I did was the cut was so perfect that I could literally thread that male fitting right on there. So that's what I did. I Tefloned the heck out of it, and then I just threaded it right on. I kept my rubber gasket, as you can see, and even though it was nice and tight, I did, you can see back there, put my nut on there. I may just take that off just so I can use it for another project, but it's not really serving purpose. And then I screwed this female on, and it's nice and nice and snug. So now all I need to do is come off of there. Piece of pipe. I think I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'm kind of glad I don't have these parts right now, or else I would make the decision right now. But the idea is to get it to the reservoir. just thinking, it's been a while since I've thought of this idea, but one thing that I was thinking was one full system on this side, one on the other side, have them go around the corner, meet in the back, and in dead center of the back have that, have it come down there, and in the back of the greenhouse have a big reservoir tank, like maybe under the deep water culture bed or something like that. And that may be the way I do it. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna have to figure that out whenever I get there. But this is the design already. It's already done. I purposefully made it off level and actually used a level. So it's actually off level, right up here, like about dead center of the first section. It's got a pretty much straight shot there where it's almost kind of level, but other than that, it's okay. But yeah, all right, well, I'm gonna go, well, I'm obviously done right now. I need to figure out a way to get this in there. Got to overflow on the reservoir that I need to do as well, and then pipe that as well. That's going to be really super simple. That is nothing more than one of these 45, or why do I keep calling them 45s and 90s? This male design right here, same exact thing, top of the reservoir bucket, just so it doesn't overflow. And then use a piece of pipe to get it out of the greenhouse so it doesn't just overflow in the greenhouse. But anyway, this is my awesome little gutter design. This was not my new project that I was going to be doing. This is the same old project I've been thinking about for years now, and finally got around to doing it. So you want to hang out and yeah, subscribe and all that fun happy stuff, hang out, and yeah, wait till I get to my next project. I'll just give you one little clue. It's a whole new system, so I'm going to be building a whole new system. When you see a whole new system built, that's my new I don't want to call it surprise. It's not really a surprise. I just didn't tell anybody yet. Actually, that's not true. I did tell a couple people, but nobody on the interwebs. Anyway, that is my little dealie going on here. And yeah. I like short, easy projects like this. Just call it quits right now, because I don't have any more parts. Anyway, I'll make this a two-parter. I'll go ahead, block this out right here, get my pipe and everything, pipe it into the reservoir, and I'll do that all on the next video. And I'll check out the price of the gutter system and see if I actually want to attempt throwing some more up here on here. This side for some reason gets more rain than the other side. I don't really understand why, but that's why I chose this side for the gutter system. So no plants going in there, just water from my plants. Anyway, that was a short little project here that I wanted to get done. I just had time and said, heck with it, quit procrastinating, do it now, and maybe I inspired somebody out there to go ahead and do something similar or make it better. And if you do make it better, make sure you leave a comment, let me know so I can check it out. Maybe I'll be modifying my system to the way you did it. All right, well, somehow I ended up cutting up my hands here, doing something. Wasn't the saw, because that was the hand I had to saw in. But probably this plastic gutter here, one of the rough edges or something like that. Anyway, I need to get back over there, join that so it's actually completely done, kind of. And that's it for me. Sun's about to go down, so it's time to go relax and sit in front of all my pepper plants inside in awe, thinking, how did these grow? Anyway, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, all that fun happy media stuff down below. Catch me out next time. And we'll check out the lava rock hot tub, the lava rock aquaponic garden tomorrow. So you want to check that out, and I should be back for a part 2 with this very shortly. So thanks for watching. See y'all later. Bye bye.